today we will celebrate knowing that God is with us in the bread and in the wine. And so we remember that on the night Jesus was betrayed, he took bread and gave thanks. And he gave it to his disciples, saying, "Take and eat. This is my body given for you. Do this in the remembrance of me." And after supper, he took the cup. He gave thanks and he gave it to all to drink, saying, "This cup is the new covenant in my blood, shed for you and for all people for the forgiveness of sin. Do this in the remembrance of me." And Lord, together we pray as you taught. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
God is with us, with all people, and so all are welcome at God's table. You do not need to be a Lutheran, you do not need to be a member of Ascension, but all are welcome at the table. Today we're going to receive by intinction, meaning you will be given the wafer, and then you are invited to put that in the wine. If children, you take communion in your own home churches, feel free to take communion here. If you don't receive communion, just have your arms crossed like this, and we will give you a blessing. And we have gluten-free wafers. Just let us know if you need those. Come, for all is ready.
When the king found out he was tricked, he was really mad.
I'm really mad.
He was determined to kill this newborn king, so King Herod sent his soldiers to Bethlehem to find the baby Jesus. But God warned Joseph in a dream to get out of there,
Get out of there.
and so they did.
And so Joseph and Mary and the little baby Jesus went to Egypt, and they stayed there until evil King Herod died.
Well, you're.
After King Herod died, God told Joseph it was safe to come back because the people who wanted the child dead had now died.
Hey, you can come back now. It's safe.
Mary and Joseph and baby Jesus came back from Egypt, and they went to live in the town of Nazareth again.
And that's where baby Jesus grew up until he was grown.
Well, so now you've heard it all about how God sent his only son to be born as a baby so that later he could save everyone from their sins. And all it took was
Just a little
Christmas.
Glory
Glory
to
to God
God in the highest.
Peace
Peace
on
on
earth.
earth.
Goodwill
Goodwill
to
to
men.
men.
And Merry Christmas.
What a wonderful way to start the Christmas season. How about one more round of applause for our... At the conclusion of our service today, we invite you all back to the fellowship hall as soon as we wrap up to enjoy a little celebration of our actors and our choirs and everybody else as we start the Christmas season. But before we conclude today's service, I would like to ask you to indulge me in a minute as I take an opportunity to introduce you to the people who made this service such a wonderful thing to be a part of. Our narrators, Ben and Maddie.
Hello.
Wonderfully playing the part of Joseph, Mackenzie. And our lovely Mary Brooke. Playing the part of the angel, McKenna. Emperor was Dylan. And our resident ham tyrant, King Herod, William. Our wise men, Victoria, Gabby, and Alexis. And our shepherds, Nathan and Malia, and our last minute fill-in, Elizabeth. And our soldiers, Ethan, Grayston, Henry, and Harrison. And as always, a group always willing to help out, our choir. Thank you. And this year was a different thing for me. I stepped back and I put a couple people in charge of directing, and they did a wonderful job. Lisa and Jocelyn. And Jen helped with all the music. Great job. Jen also started the ball rolling on this. She said, hey, what about Christmas? I think sometime in September when I wasn't even thinking about it. Our sound and video people, Brittany and Rusty. And we found out very quickly when we started thinking about this, we have costumes built for like middle school kids. So we had to do some, well, by we I mean somebody other than me, did a lot of sewing. Chris Friend headed that group up, and Debbie, Jen, Charlene, Sue, Pat, Meredith, and Gus were all a part of that costume design. And now from us to you, the parents and grandparents and everybody, why don't we thank them for coming and giving us the time to do this? Say thank you. All right. I can't think of a better way to end this service than if we all stand and sing, Joy to the World. Thank you once again, and just a reminder, we do have the offering baskets on the way out. You're all invited back to the fellowship hall for some snacks that were prepared with loving hands. Thank you, and Merry Christmas.